Hello everyone, and welcome back to my kitchen. Today, we're diving headfirst into fall with a recipe that is pure, unadulterated comfort. If you could bottle up the scent of autumn, this would be it. We're talking warm pumpkin spice, gooey melty chocolate chips, and a rich buttery sweetness that will make your entire house smell like a dream. We are making the ultimate pumpkin chocolate chip bread. This isn't just any pumpkin bread. It's incredibly soft, unbelievably moist, and absolutely packed with all those cozy flavors we crave this time of year. Are you ready? Let's get baking. First things first, let's get our oven ready. Go ahead and preheat it to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 175 degrees Celsius. While that's heating up, we'll prepare our pans. This recipe makes 2 beautiful loaves, so grab 2 standard loaf pans. I like to line mine with parchment paper, leaving a little bit of an overhang on the sides. This creates little handles that make it super easy to lift the bread out later. No more struggling or broken loaves. As an extra precaution, give the inside of the pans a light spray of non-stick cooking oil. This guarantees a clean release every single time. A little prep now saves a lot of heartache later. Trust me. Alright, pans are ready. The oven is warming up. Now for the heart of our batter. In a large mixing bowl or the bowl of your stand mixer if you have one, we're going to cream together our sugar and butter. You'll need 2 cups of granulated sugar and half a cup of softened butter. The butter needs to be at room temperature, not melted. This is key. When you cream them together, you're whipping tiny air pockets into the mixture. We want to mix this on medium speed for a good 2 to 3 minutes until it's really light in color and has a fluffy, almost cloud-like texture. This step is the foundation for a soft, tender crumb, so don't rush it. It's what separates good pumpkin bread from great pumpkin bread. Once your butter and sugar are perfectly light and fluffy, it's time to add our wet ingredients. We're going to add 3 large eggs, one at a time, mixing well after each addition. This helps them incorporate fully into the batter, making it smooth and stable. After the eggs are in, it's time for the star of the show, the pumpkin. You'll need 1 15-ounce can of pumpkin puree. Make sure you're using 100% pure pumpkin, not pumpkin pie filling, which already has spices and sugar added. We want to control the flavor ourselves. Pour that beautiful orange puree right into the bowl. To round out the flavors, we'll also add 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract. Now, blend everything together until it's completely smooth and creamy. The color will be this gorgeous, vibrant orange, and it already smells amazing. Now, let's set our wet mixture aside for a moment and focus on the dry ingredients. This is where all that classic pumpkin spice magic happens. In a separate, medium-sized bowl, we're going to whisk together 2 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and 1½ teaspoons of baking soda. The combination of both leaveners gives this bread the perfect lift. Then, we add 1 teaspoon of salt to balance out the sweetness, and now for the spices. We're using 3/4 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves, and 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. This trio is the quintessential pumpkin spice blend. It's warm, it's aromatic, and it's just what this bread needs. Whisk all those dry ingredients together until they're evenly distributed. This ensures you won't get a random clump of spice in one bite. Okay, it's time to bring it all together. We're going to combine our wet and dry mixtures, but we'll do it using a specific technique to keep the bread light and tender. We'll be alternating the dry ingredients with half a cup of milk. You can use whole milk, 2%, or even a dairy-free alternative like almond milk. The key is to start and end with the flour mixture. So, add about 1/3 of your dry ingredients to the pumpkin mixture and mix on low speed, just until it's barely combined. Then, pour in about half of your milk and mix again. Repeat with another 1/3 of the flour, the rest of the milk, and finally, finish with the last of the flour. The most important rule here is, do not overmix. Just mix until you no longer see streaks of flour. A few little lumps are perfectly fine. Overmixing develops the gluten in the flour, which can make your bread tough and dense instead of soft and tender. We want tender. Now for the best part, in my humble opinion, the chocolate. We're going to gently fold in a whole 12-ounce bag of semi-sweet chocolate chips. You can use milk chocolate or dark chocolate if you prefer, but I find semi-sweet provides the perfect balance to the sweetness of the bread. Just pour them all in and use a spatula to gently fold them into the batter. You want to see those little chocolatey gems glistening throughout that beautiful orange batter. This is what takes the bread from simply delicious to absolutely irresistible. The combination of warm spice and rich, melted chocolate is just heavenly. Our batter is ready, and it looks incredible. Now, carefully divide the mixture evenly between your two prepared loaf pans. Use your spatula to spread it out and smooth the tops just a little bit. Don't worry about making it perfect. It will even out as it bakes. Now, these beauties are ready for the oven. Pop them into your preheated 350-degree oven on the middle rack. We're going to bake them for about 45 to 55 minutes. Ovens can vary, so the best way to check for doneness is with the classic toothpick test. Around the 45-minute mark, insert a toothpick into the center of a loaf. If it comes out clean, or with just a few moist crumbs attached, they're done. If there's wet batter on it, give them another 5 to 10 minutes and check again. While those are baking, your kitchen is going to be filled with the most incredible aroma. It's seriously the best air freshener in the world. That warm, spicy chocolatey scent is pure fall happiness. Once they're perfectly baked and golden brown, carefully take the pans out of the oven and let the loaves cool in the pans for about 10 minutes. This allows them to set up a bit. After 10 minutes, use those parchment paper handles we made earlier to lift the loaves out of the pans and transfer them to a wire rack to cool completely. I know it's tempting to slice into it right away, but letting it cool is important. It allows the crumb to set and the flavors to meld together even more. Patience is a virtue, especially in baking. And there you have it. The moment we've all been waiting for. Once it's cool, take a serrated knife and slice into that gorgeous loaf. Look at that. The inside is so soft and moist, with a beautiful golden orange color, and it's absolutely studded with pockets of melted chocolate. Each bite is the perfect taste of fall sweet, spiced, and decadently chocolatey. This bread is perfect for a chilly morning with a hot cup of coffee, as an after-school snack for the kids, or even as a simple, elegant dessert. It also freezes beautifully, so you can make a batch and have a loaf ready whenever that craving strikes. This pumpkin chocolate chip bread truly is the taste of the season. It's a simple recipe with a huge payoff, and I just know you're going to love it as much as I do. Thank you so much for baking along with me today. If you try this recipe, please let me know how it turned out in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more delicious recipes. We'll see you next time. Happy baking!